Welcome back, Raider Nation and my champions, and we are here in our last chance live stream of mock drafts the night. Raider Nation, I just had an issue with my computer and it locked up and I had to reboot. Sorry about that. Hang on 1 second here. Can anybody hear me? Anybody there? Hello? Is anybody there? Hello? Is anybody there? Hello? Is anybody there? If anybody's here, I might have to stop this and maybe restart at 8:30. I'm sorry. For some reason, I just started the stream up and was saying hello and everything, and then all of a sudden I got a blue screen, and it made me reboot. I think I had too many windows open or something. Let me see. If anybody hears me, everybody sees me, type something in the chat so I know you're there. And that says 1. Hello? Anybody in chat? Hello? Can you hear me? It says I have 3 in the chat. I'm not sure if that's an issue from the reboot or what. So let me know in the chat. Type something in the live chat. And hey, Cool Breeze. Wow. Yeah, I just started up the stream. And my computer gave me a nice blue screen and made me reboot right as we were just starting to get underway. So I had to hurry up and get back here and reset everything up real quick. Sorry about that. Everything was kind of a green light. It was working pretty good. So I see you here. It says there's 3 in the chat. I'm also in a separate one. I wanted to make sure the stream was still working. So I'm going to cut away from that and just work on the live stream itself. Let's see. Well, I can do that too. I'm not sure. I might have had too many windows open or something happened. But anyway, let's get back into this. So we're going to be doing 2 live drafts here, mock drafts. One from the NFL mock draft database that we have up here. And then the other one we're going to be doing from PFN that we did last time. So let's get started. And hopefully we have a few more people come in. See. Yeah, they have their little videos here, so we gotta turn that off. Pick the Raiders pre-draft. We're gonna go fast, and we're gonna go chaotic, just because, and a free for all. Why not? So let's start it up. Still kind of slow though. Not sure if it's the internet or what, but all right, we're at 17, and here are the selections so far. Let's see. Micah Parsons was taken by Carolina at 8. Kind of doesn't make any sense now that they traded Bridgewater, but oh well, they probably haven't updated it since that came out today. They traded Bridgewater to the Broncos, so much more concerned about Bridgewater than Drew Lock, that's for sure. So we're at 17. And here's our selections here as far as there still is a quarterback here, Justin Fields. We can maybe try to move down with the Bears and see if they'll take a quarterback. We want to do that. Or there's a couple. Matt Jones. We have Darisaw here. If we just want to go offensive tackle. Slater's here. Let's see, who else was taken? Bateman was taken kind of high. Greg Newsome. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. So we had a couple players kind of fall here at 17. Very interesting. JOK is here as also. Let's see. Yeah, so I would say in this point we could probably... Depends. If we're in love with Slater or Darisaw, we should probably pick him here. If not, or if we feel we can get another tackle later on that's as good or almost as good, we should probably move down. Since those quarterbacks are there, we could probably get another first-round pick next year from another team or something like that. I did at 2. Yeah, Patrick Surtain. I did put this at chaotic, so we might see some craziness here. I wanted to do that. I didn't want a conventional type draft since this was the last night for the real draft. I wanted to do something a little bit differently. In this, Dead Mike, good to see you. Raid the tape. Glad you guys are here. We had a little bit of issue in the beginning. My computer literally froze up, gave me a blue screen. I had to reboot. But anyway, glad you guys are here. Dead Mike, this simulator does not give offers. We're going to do the PFN one after this. But they do allow you to do trades here, so we can select any team. So I was thinking about maybe moving to 20 with the Bears. Let's see. Here we are. Let's scroll up here. Since there are some quarterbacks on the board, maybe we could move to 20 and get some players. Yeah. Now, I did put it, Raid, I did put it at chaotic. I did kind of mess with the settings. If you want, we're kind of early. If you guys want to just reboot it and do more of a conventional mock draft, I'm fine with that. But I just wanted to try something a little bit differently here. You let me know, and we can just go back to the main page on the simulator and redo it. But I'm thinking we could trade down with somebody who might want a quarterback, maybe Washington, Chicago. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I'm almost thinking that we should just redo the draft because it's some of the stuff doesn't make any sense at all. Like the Jets, because I'm sure they would take a quarterback there. I'm good either way. Let's redo it because this isn't going to make a whole lot of sense. I'm just going to redo it here. So we're going to go back to the main page here. Select Raiders. Turn off their video. Go to 7. We want to go fast on the speed. We're going to go realistic. I'm thinking relaxed on the trading or free for all. But at least the realistic, we're going to see like realistic players taken where they should. So let's start with that and see where we go. Oh, Zach Wilson went first and then Trevor Lawrence. Meh, okay. Okay, let's see. Parsons went 15th. Darisaw. This seems to make a little more sense here. Let's see. Sean Slater, Darisaw. So we're at 17 now. There is one quarterback, Mac Jones. If somebody wants him, maybe we can move down if you want. Or we could select a player like JOK. Let's see. Tevin Jenkins, they have ranked 21st. Okay. Christian Barmore, 26th. Zayvon Collins, 27th. Merrig, 28th. Kind of looking at what their rankings are a little bit different. So I'm thinking that we could probably trade down here and still get a right tackle if we want to. Yeah, if we do trade down, somebody will probably pick up JOK before then. If you guys want JOK. I'm thinking Jenkins or a different tackle. There are a lot of tackles in the draft. That's possible. So I don't want JOK. I kind of don't either. Not to say he's terrible, but I think I don't know. I think that's more of a luxury for us than a priority. I think we have two huge holes to fill, and that's right tackle and free safety. And I think we could do both either later on in the round or in the second round. So I'm thinking about trying to move down, seeing if somebody wants Mac Jones, maybe move down a few spots here with the Bears. So we'll go to trade and we'll select the Bears. So we're going to put our pick here. And let's see, a third maybe? Second. See when I put the second round pick here, it has to be in the green, this green block here. So it's saying it's weighed too much against them. So let's see. So they will take a first and a third. Do we want to do that? We're in the first round, Michael James. We're in the first round. Yeah, he can add some weight. That is a concern. I mean, if you're going to go raid, I would say if you're going to go with a similar player, I'd probably rather go with Zayvon Collins than JOK, but I know he did pretty well in the playoffs. I think that's kind of short-term memory. Which round are we in? Yeah, we're in the first round. We're at 17th. Parsons has been taken. Darisaw's gone. Slater's gone. Mac Jones is on the board, so we're thinking about moving down with a team like Chicago who needs a quarterback. We tried a second. They won't take that. You see that here. So it has to be in the green for them to accept the trade. It's one of the things I like about this one. If you saw my video on grading the simulators, I like this because you can kind of play around with things here. So we can go there. Let's try maybe Washington. Let's see. They might have interest in him as well. Let's see. Yeah, they still won't take a second. We can move down 2 spots. Where's Chicago's? and get a 74 instead of a 83 pick, they'll accept that. No, I didn't make the trading strict. I made it relaxed. Before you came in here, I kind of put it at chaotic and free for all. And Patrick Surtain was taken by the Jets second overall. It was kind of really wacky, so we just reset it because it didn't make any sense. It was just so crazy. There was I think there were three quarterbacks on the board still. So, let's see. Let's see if they'll take my 33 and 45. They'll take that. That's a pick. That's a trade I'd like them to the Raiders to do for real, to be honest. If we traded 17 for 33 and 45, we'd have 33, 45, 48, 79, and 80. And we could do some damage there. That's an option too. So what do you guys think? I mean, if you guys are in love with a certain player, we can't move down too far. Obviously, they're going to be gone. So, if not, I'm kind of open, especially at the tackle position. I like Mayfield. If we ended up with him, trading back to 20 and getting 83 will work. Okay. Hey, J. Michael C. Thanks for coming. Take Jenkins at 20. Okay. You guys want to do that trade? Merrick is my guy, LOL. Were you on the live stream with Sanjeet and Raider Honcho there, Raid? That sounds familiar. All right, let's see. Chicago 20th and 83. There we go. So you guys want to do that? That kind of sounds right in real life too. Move up 3 spots. They're going to get a quarterback. We might be able to get more from them in real life, but it won't let us get the second. I tried that. I was nation. All right, let's go with this. Let's see what happens. They pick Mac Jones, JOK, and Jenkins is off the board at 19. That's wonderful. So we kind of rolled the dice there. And Jenkins came off the board. JOK is off the board. J. Michael C., I kind of agree to a point. There's always exceptions to the rule, like Ed Reed, But they were talking about him. That was funny. I had to mention that we actually passed on Ed Reed in the draft. It kind of upset me. That's when we got Buchanan. We could have got both the guys from the U, and we passed on them. I think we got Napoleon Harris that year instead. Okay, let's see what the tackles are. Samuel Cosme. Sanjeet talked about him. He liked him. I like Jalen Mayfield. Maybe a little too high to pick him. I like Spencer Brown. Some people don't, but oh well. Eichenberg's not bad at all. I think Leatherwood's a little bit high here on the list, to be honest. Can try to trade down. So one thing with this is we're offering trades, and I think it just looks at what makes sense as far as, yeah, Jamin Davis is available. Yeah, Jamin Davis, they got him ranked 36th. I wonder if we could still make that trade. Hang on, guys. Let's try it. Let's see. I wonder if it'll still do it. No. Not high enough. It took it at 17, but not 20. I really like those 2 spots there, even if we moved out. But Dickerson center, he's available. see, I don't want the 33. It's too much to give up. Go 13 spots. Let's see, interior offensive line. Where do they rank him at? 38th. So they rank him at 38th. So let's go overall. Caleb Farley, I still haven't heard any word on him. Has anybody heard anything about him as far as his injury? I haven't heard anything. I would not pick him in the first round. That's me. Jalen Phillips. Aziz. Let's see. I know Sanjeet was like Christian Barmore. Zaven Collins is nice. Merrig is still here. If we want to go for him at 20. Or try to move down some more. See, it kind of wrecked us a little bit with that Tevin Jenkins. I figured the Bears would pick the quarterback, but so what do you guys want to do here? I wouldn't be mad at drafting Merrig. Okay. All right. Let's go with Merrig, and then we can switch it up on the next mock draft. How about that? Yes. Okay, and now we're at 48. Let's give you a quick recap for everybody who was taken. Let's go overall. Jalen Mayfield's there. That would be my pick, Jalen Mayfield here at 48. Yeah, you're right, J. Michael C. That worked out kind of worked out for us. Jenkins would have been nice to have, but Mayfield's good as well. And we get Merrig. And I know on the live stream, if you guys were there with Sanjeet, he mentioned that a successful draft would be 3 starters on the defense. I kind of agree with him. I'd modify it and say 2 defensive starters and a right tackle. That would be success for me. Yes, Levi is right here as well. So we could take him and then go tackle. Let's see. So we got that 83rd pick. It's right after the double pick. So just kind of seeing where we stand. So if you look as far as rankings on the board, assuming it'll roughly kind of go the same as far as the rankings, these are the kind of guys we would have available at our next pick. If we just want to look at linemen, if we forsake linemen and pick Levi, then we're looking at maybe about here. Maybe Spencer Brown. Maybe one of these guys will fall. I'm sure Mayfield will be gone before the 3rd round pick, the 79th pick. So it's kind of, at this point, it's kind of, okay, well, which one do we want, right? Do we want Mayfield or Levi? Let's see who's on here. 68th, Peyton Turner. He could be there in the 3rd round for us. Could fall. Yeah. He could. So we're going to maybe... So are we saying Levi's the better player, the best player on the board, in our opinions? And then we can kind of roll the dice and get the best tackle in the 3rd round, whoever's left. Kind of makes sense. Cool breeze, you want Mayfield? Okay. I mean, these are the kinds of decisions the guys are going to be doing tomorrow, right? For real. So That's what I like about this, you know. Okay, well, how many of these players do we feel could be a starting right tackle for us? Are there 4? Is there going to be one still available for us? So should we get Levi now and then grab one of those tackles? Or no, Mayfield, you feel Mayfield is kind of the best of the bunch and it would be worth getting him and then addressing a D tackle. Take a tackle that you want. I want a right tackle and step in completely immediately. Yes. I'm not fancying Denzel Good at right tackle. He should stay at guard. I've talked about that in previous videos, so it's a priority. So if you're saying that, then you're saying this guy, they'll be gone, may be gone, but one of these, do you feel one of these guys couldn't come in and start at right tackle? Cool Breeze. That would be the question. If you feel that they could, then maybe we go with Levi. If you feel no, then we should go with Mayfield here. Spencer Brown. Yeah, again, Michael, if you feel Spencer Brown can step in and be our starting right tackle, then that would be the good play, right? Let's see. So you want to trade the 2/3, the 7980 or 7983 or 8083, J. Michael C, and try to get back in the second round? Let's see if we can do that here. Okay. Well, first let's see where we feel we need to be in the second round, right? Let's see. Redun's little, what'd you say? Jackson, Walker. Yeah, I'm thinking one of these guys is going to fall to us here in the third round if we don't grab a tackle, an offensive tackle here. I think 1 or 2 of these guys will still be around at 79. That would be my gamble, my bet. Nope. So we have 79, 80, and I'm thinking at least one of these guys will be here. So again, we're back here. Do we want Jalen or Levi? Vote now, vote now, vote now. We're going to move on here. We're in the second round right now, Raid. We traded down. We moved down and picked Merrick in the with the 20th. And we got the 83rd pick from the Bears as well. Jalen, Levi. Tackles are deep, DTs are not. Yep, that's true. So, yeah, I'm kind of feeling the same way. Let's roll the dice. I know we tried it once, it didn't work. We tried it the second time, it did work. So, Jalen. Okay. Okay, Raid, what do you think? You're going to be the tiebreaker here. So, Cool Breeze and Dead Mike want Jalen. Look at the tackles. Defensive tackles, you mean, or offensive tackles? We did look at those. Still got Davion Nixon, Aleem McNeil. If we want one of those, they might be around by 79. Might fall. Maybe not Nixon. You want to go OT? Okay. All right, so we're going to go. All right, so we're going to go Mayfield and then go from there. Again, we're going to do another one. We're going to do another one, and we can switch it up if you want in the next one. Yeah, so a lot of the tackles were left here. So, Lee McNeil's still here. I like him. He's not bad at all. Let's see. Sean Wayne going to be a corner? I think they're going to probably move him to safety. We already got safety. I think I like a Lee McNeil more than Nixon, to be honest. From what I've seen. So, given what we know now, maybe we should have went with Levi. Or if you guys like Aleem more, I like Aleem, but so we have 2 spots back to back, and then we have the 83rd also. So I wouldn't mind going offensive tackle again. I really feel we need 2. I do not trust Brandon Parker at all. Jalen Twyman. Where's he ranked in this one? 122. Wow. Oh, he's going to go before that. I don't see him lasting that long. I like Aleem. Let's see, interior lineman. I know we talked about Ben Cleveland. Talked about him before. I'm thinking Aleem McNeil and another tackle, and then maybe getting a guard here. And then I would feel comfortable with the offensive line. I want to get 2 offensive tackles in this draft. Again, I don't trust Brandon Parker at all. I don't know why he's still on the team, to be honest with you. I know Jaron Jones-Smith is the future at right tackle, according to Mike Mayock, sure. So let's, where's Ben Cleveland? 116? No way. No way. All right. So let's go to Aleem McNeil. We'll draft him. And then what's good about this simulator, you can kind of see the picks here. So if you guys want to mess with this afterwards. Which 2 offensive tackles do I like the most that I feel we can get? Would be Jenkins and Mayfield. Parker was a bad pick. 3rd round pick. Yeah, he was picked the same sorry. Yeah, he was picked the same draft. Let's see which. Yeah, okay, yeah. Has to be the pick, no other options. He will be a rotational guy. Well, yeah. If he can get to the quarterback, that's what we need, right? Pretty sure Molden's still there. Let me see. Yeah, he's still. Nope, taken. 59th overall. Wow, okay. Yeah, we do need a slot corner. Offensive tackle. I'm thinking offensive tackle on one of these picks, so we don't have to worry about it. So we don't pick again. Yeah, we didn't draft. We didn't pick. We didn't add any more draft picks other than the 83rd. So, which of these offensive tackles do you guys like the most? The remaining ones: Walker Little, Jackson Carman, Brady Christensen from BYU, or Spencer Brown? Jackson, if you decide another tackle. Okay. I'm just saying I want at least 2 tackles. One I know we'll definitely have a right tackle, and then 2 for depth. Little, you pick. Let's go with Walker Little then. Spencer Brown. Who got picked? All right. 83. So this one's a pretty big pick because we don't pick again until 121. So where do you think we should focus here? So we have a good competition at right tackle. I'm happy. I know Ben Cleveland. I've heard that one. A guard, I would not put that. I would definitely not poo-poo that. We get a linebacker. No, we haven't gotten a linebacker. Hey, Chevy. We haven't gotten a linebacker yet. So here are this simulation. This is where we are. We were at 17, and there was Mac Jones available. So we moved down with Chicago Bears to 20. Picked Merrick, and then went Mayfield, Lee McNeil, and then Walker Little. So we've secured free safety and right tackle positions, and we got a guy who can provide an interior pass rush, rotate in and out. Cleveland's a beast. Yep. Chaz, let's see where they have him ranked. Was he taken already? Wow. Let's look. Hang on. Yeah, he was taken already. 3rd round. I thought he would be available here. Guess not. I like him. He's pretty good. Yeah, I wouldn't mind going Ben Cleveland here. Just kind of looking, okay, what are we going to look for in the next round? Do we want to try to get another backup safety at some point? Looking at corner, maybe a slot corner. Trill Williams is ranked 130. Should be there at 121 if we're looking at him. Edge rusher. If we want to look at edge rushers, we can do that. I think we should probably pick up at least one. I like McGrone too as well, but too high. Yeah, he's kind of projected as more of a 3-4 inside guy, but doesn't mean he can't play for us. Cleveland solidifies the line. I like Cleveland too. Why don't we go with him? That way, no more thinking about the offensive line in this draft. Let's do that. So here we go. Well, Jalen Twyman is there. Trill Williams is there. Hufanga is there. Paris Ford wouldn't be bad as a backup as free safety either. As a backup free safety to Merrick, I wouldn't mind that. Yeah. That's my guy. Yes. Derek Barnes. I think he would be good for us as well. Anybody else you guys want to look at? I think Paris could play free if you wanted to. Some of those are kind of like our Darius Washington, right? Who played with Merrick. I think he could play free safety too if you put him there. He'd go either way on that. Keep reading Trill connected to Vegas. Yeah. Oh, we have an Eden slot. Jalen Twyman. We already got Lee McNeil though. Unless you want to get another guy. We can target him in the next draft if you want to. What about edge rusher? I think we should probably grab at least one in this draft. We pick 167 next. So this is what we would be probably looking at as far as available edge rushers if we waited. Ambry Thomas. So you're thinking he could maybe fit the free safety position, J. Michael? Yeah, maybe. I mean, we go with Trill Williams. We go with Shakur Brown as far as the slot corner. Trey Brown. Diamador Lenore. Avery Williams. There are a few out there. I think we should go get a slot corner. For anything, give Amik a run at that position. Derek Barnes is there. Let's see. KJ Britt. Monty Rice is here. Not sure if we want these guys. I don't think they're going to be around the next round. Let's see. Yeah, they're going to be around. Ellerson Smith. Some Patty Fisher in the 5th. 260. They got him ranked really low. Patty Fisher. We would be outside corner in case David Arnett gives us another no-show. What about Isaiah Washington? When does he get a chance? I wouldn't mind him as an outside corner. Trill? Yeah, why not? Again, we can mix it up on the next draft if you guys want to do that. So, yeah, Monty Rice would be a good pick there as well. So 162, we have 167, and then the 200. Ramondre Stevenson, he'd be a nice big back. I know PFF knocks him for not running hard, but I don't really see it in the tape, especially at the goal line. He would be a decent guy to get at some point. To look at wide receiver if you guys want to. Depending on who's available, I sometimes pick up a wideout. Let's see. I like that back, yes. One guy who's not getting a whole lot of love is Chuba Hubbard. I'm wondering if the Raiders would pick him. That would be very interesting. Let's see. I want to pick a center. We already got a guard and 2 tackles. I don't think we really need a center right now. Can look though. Let's see. I'm thinking linebacker or edge rusher, or another safety. DeMar Hamlin could be an option too. Zach Crockett. Here's Zach Crockett right there. He's pretty much, he's like what, 6 foot, 240 something. Yeah. PFF was not nice to that guy. I don't know why, to be honest. He kind of burrows and pounds in, and I think that could take some of that goal line pounding from off of Jacobs and Kenyon Drake. Let's see. Anything else here? Let's see. I hope we don't draft another tight end. No. All right, guys, where do you want to go now? So we have 162. We're going to pick pretty quickly at 167 again, and then at 200. So we are in the 5th round. If you want Patty Fisher, I know one of you said that. We got 50 tight ends. Let's see. Caden Stearns from Texas. Just Gruden. Yeah, did you see my video? 'Twas the night before draft day. Check that out. Nice little short poem. All right, let's go with Caden. Why not? All right, so we got 2 safeties. All right. Now I'm thinking linebacker or edge rusher at this point. So what do you guys think? So let's go over who we picked here. We could pick up Zach Crockett also. Best available. Best available is Timorian Terry, wide receiver. It's not even a card on him. That's weird. See, they usually have little cards. He doesn't even have one. Yeah. I'm thinking either edge or linebacker here. Or wide receiver. So how many wide receivers are we going to be keeping on the team? I mean, we added Snead, so I'm kind of wondering. Yeah, Ramondre would be nice. J. Michael. 5, 6. We're probably going to keep 6, I'm thinking. Patty Fisher, KJ Britt. Okay, let's go with Patty Fisher. All right. Wonder where Ramondre went. There he is. 178. Forward. So Chris Evans, it's not bad for a late pick. Maybe Malcolm Kuntz at edge. What do you guys think of Dalen Hayes from Notre Dame? Think he's any good, or is he just kind of overrated? I know there's a lot of talk about him. I lost my Zach Crockett. Maybe we can get him in the next one. How about that? We're going to do a next one here pretty soon. So I'm thinking an edge rusher would be nice here. You always pick that Buffalo edge rusher. I don't know. Buffalo edge rusher gives me reminiscence of somebody who used to be on the team. At this point, at this point, there are no reaches. So let's see what we have. Right, 2 safeties, 2 tackles, a guard, interior defensive lineman, slot corner, and a linebacker. Yeah, I'm thinking edge too. Oops. Quarterback? Maybe if we didn't re-sign Nathan Peterman, I would definitely look at a quarterback. Are they going to keep 4 on the roster? Maybe we trade Mariota. Ooh. Sent those rumors around. Okay, so which edge rusher? I don't want to be biased. I'll just pick Jonathan Cooper then. So quarterbacks are for the practice squad. Yeah, let's just go with Cooper then. I don't want to be predictable and pick Kuntz again. And that'll do it for us for this draft. I'm just going to take a look at it. Get this guy off of here. I'll see you. So there was the trade we made. Merrig, Mayfield, Aleem, Walker Little. So we got two pretty good tackles there. Ben Cleveland, you know. Then when we tried to fill in some gaps. So I would say it's not a bad one for that one. Go get your guy itch. I think he was gone by then. Raid. Gruden, is there a color when it comes to rookie quarterbacks that walk away from the NFL with PTSD from Chucky? Oh, gosh. That's one thing cool. Honestly, I think with Derek Carr, I mean he's taken some knocks both on and off the field, and having to deal with Chucky this long, and he had a pretty good season this year. I mean, there's a lot of people that put a lot of hate on him. I'm not one of them. I did a video actually on it, pointing out his good points actually, and he's actually, I think he's anywhere from 6th at the ceiling to 14th on the floor as far as quarterback rankings. So roughly a top 10 quarterback. That should be good enough to win in this league, but it's not because our defense sucks. So, but then everybody blames him. I'm not sure if he's a top tier quarterback. Maybe, like I said, maybe 6, but still, he's good. I think it would definitely be a drop off if we traded him to Mariota. So, all right, pretty good draft. Let's go to PFN right now. 7 draft speed fast. Of course, the Raiders. All right, let's do this. So this is the one where we get some trade offers as well. All right, so let's see how the first 17 shook out here. No real surprises. Again, I think they need to update this with Bridgewater being shipped to Denver. So I think they'd pick a quarterback there if there is one available. And there would be one available, Mac Jones. So I would disagree with that, but they probably haven't updated it from today. So let's see. Slater's gone. Darasaw's gone. Mike Parsons is gone. Pretty much which I would expect tomorrow, a board kind of like this. So here's who we have available. And then we have a few trade offers here. We got the phone ringing here. Let's see what we got. Denver wants to move up 2 spots and swap about 20 picks here. Get us a third, one of our double third round picks to a second. It's not bad. They probably want Mac Jones. That's my guess in this scenario. No trade with Denver. Fuck you, Denver. Donkeys. I don't know. That's a pretty good deal, to be honest, to move down 2 spots, because I'm pretty sure they'd pick Mac Jones, and then who's Miami going to pick? JOK? Elijah Vera Tucker maybe. Let's see the other one. This is a standard one that's shot out to us from the Browns here. Moved to 26. We get the 59th. Good offer, wrong team. Yeah. Fuck Denver. I can't argue that. I can't argue that. This isn't bad. Honestly, this isn't bad. So let's see. If we move 26 and 59 just by their rankings. So probably a player in this range is my guess that would be available at 26. So what do you guys think about the Cleveland offer? I think in this scenario, for real, we could, depending on where they are, we might be able to get like a first rounder next year if they want to go get Mac Jones. Maybe not 3 spots up, maybe 10 spots. Yes, never help divisional foes. Screw them. So what about the Cleveland offer, though? Yep, I like the Cleveland. I like it, too. There it is, 26 and 59. So that gets us down. Probably if we still want to Merrig, we could still get him if we wanted to. Jenkins may or may not be there. But it gives us that 59th pick also. So we get a pick in mid to late second, which is very good. I like the trade back also. James, welcome, James. Second round pick would be very nice. Yeah. And I'm just saying, you're looking at the board now, I'm not like totally in love with anybody at the top of the board. It's, like I said, with a quarterback there, in real life, you could probably finagle another first round pick, especially, well, Cleveland, yeah, they got Mayfield, they're going to want him, but say like the Steelers at 24 here, if they wanted to get Mac Jones as, to replace Big Ben. Yeah, let's go with this deal. I like it. So let's see what happens here. Well, we'll look at the trade offers in a minute. JOK, okay. Could you pay Elijah Vera Tucker? Etienne, Cosme, okay. Mac Jones is still there. Wow. That would be interesting. I mean, it happens in real life, there's usually a quarterback that falls and falls and falls and falls, and somebody's got to come up and grab them. Caleb Farley at 31 or 31 ranked. James, is he going to be okay? What's the medical on him? Jenkins. Yeah, I like Jenkins here too. Dead Mike. Well, let's take a look at the offers anyway here. One from Pittsburgh. 26, and give up 6 next year for a second next year, a second this year, and a third. The problem is that's a huge drop. I know we get a second next year, but still, I go back to what I said last time. I think we're close to contending, and I don't want to keep putting that off. We need to start winning now. We were 8-8 last year, so let's, hopefully with Gus Bradley, we actually get a decent defense now. Oh, I'm sorry. What time does the draft start tomorrow? It starts, I think at 5 o'clock Pacific time. I'll have to double check that. I was thinking about going live stream after the first round to just talk about the fallout and who we picked and any kind of craziness that happened in the first round. If you guys are down with that, I'll do that. I know a ton of people are going live right now. I know Docs is going to be in Cleveland. That'll be interesting. So just let me, yeah, 8 p.m. Eastern, right? 5 p.m. Pacific. Cool breeze. Okay, so let's get back to this 26. Back good, microscopic surgery. Only played 2019 with the injury, so it's no big deal. Excuse me. Farley is the guy. Okay. So we pick Does that mean Mullen was a bust? Damon Arnett? I mean, let's look it up right now. $11:30 Eastern. Oh, goes on till 8 o'clock Eastern. So 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Yes. Slide Arnett inside. Guessing here, but with all the 1-year deals given out, I might already know this is another building block year. I think, are we talking about the D line? I think they have an idea that one of those guys is going to be the man there, you know. So, yeah, could be. I'm wondering if Littleton's going to go after this year too, since he restructured. It's not going to kill us to get rid of him. Arnett would slide inside if they get a first round safety. Okay. So I would say no to the deal. It's too big of a drop. So who do we want here at 26? Yeah, I know you meant Farley, but yeah, cool breeze. So do we want Farley? Do we want Tevin Jenkins? I mean, if Farley's okay, I mean, that would be a heck of a... At 26, that'd be a heck of a steal, I would say. We are not far as a contender. This defense gets it together in the red zone. Offense improves. We're in the thick of things. Yes. If you saw my Gus Bradley video, though, it takes him about... You don't see a huge jump until the second year, probably, since he's mixing things around and trying to get his personnel. You see a slight increase. So, but I mean, we're kind of... With Gunther, we're kind of at the bottom, so... Yeah, the D-line to me was just throw it against the wall and see what sticks. Yeah, but why would they get rid of Maurice Hurst then? You know what I mean? Because he was still playing a rookie contract, right? So I'm thinking they feel one of those guys they have in their head is going to be the guy next to Hankins. Jenkins is safe. I picked Jenkins. Yes. O-line needs to get chemistry too as soon as possible. Too many new guys. Tired of the first round misses. Yeah, me too. So if we're in this situation for real and we pick Caleb Farley, Gus Bradley's telling me that he's not impressed with either Arnett or Mullen. That's what I get out of this if we're going to spend 26 overall pick on that. Their bank accounts all him a Thomas. Okay, well. So did the Niners, and they picked him 3rd overall. So I think he's kind of a crapshoot. Maybe Irving. Maybe they're banking on him. I don't know. All right, so who are we going to go with, guys? Zaven Collins is still here if we want to go for him. Jameen. It's not the biggest need on the board. Although with 2 second rounders, consider to use that to move up. We can try to do that now and pause. Because it's on fast mode here, J. Michael. See? So we could try to propose a trade now and move up. I think in real life they wouldn't do it till the pick was there. But if we make our pick, it's just going to zoom down. And I might not be able to stop it in time because I want to kind of speed this along. So where do you think we should move up to, right? So we got that 59th and the 48th, right? This is Cleveland's pick we just got, and then that was ours. So where are you thinking we should go? Maybe the Saints? Green Bay? I'm wondering how far Jenkins is going to... If we're talking about getting Jenkins, I would say if we're happy with a tackle, I would not move up. If we want Jenkins, we're going to have to move up or pick him here. Mayock and Gruden isn't going to admit defeat. That's what I said, and I said that in that Mayock interview video. He was rah-rah cheerleading him. Him and Ruggs. So trade with the Saints. Baltimore will snag Jenkins. Maybe. So do we want to get Jenkins with the 26th and then try to grab the 28th from the Saints? Maybe Baltimore will grab Farley if we do that. What would be the plan B then? I mean, if we're so worried about getting Jenkins, why not just grab him here and then we can fill positions with the 2 seconds we have? You know what I mean? Jenkins would thrive in Baltimore. It doesn't have to very long in that system. Lamar Jackson, 2-step drop and run. No Orlando Brown now. They'll have to go get them a tackle. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, in real life, yeah. So, grab them at 17. Well, we moved down in this scenario with Cleveland and got an extra second. So, I think we should get Jenkins here. I mean, we could wait like we did in the other scenario and then get offensive tackles later. That kind of worked out, but, you know, I like Jenkins better than a lot of the other tackles. I think him and Mayfield stand out for me. Or we could roll the dice with Farley. Yeah, but I do think Jenkins is going to be gone. Either this pick or the next one, so that's up to you guys. So I would say we either grab Jenkins here or grab somebody else and... Yeah, or grab Farley here and then grab another offensive tackle at 48. If we're going to try to switch it up and not get Mary, got to go Jenkins too. Jenkins, Farley way too. Yeah. And that was something I said in the that Mayock interview. That was some of the, I think, some legitimate nuggets of truth that he was throwing out there with the whole medical. He said they weren't getting a lot of the medical reports till like a week ago. So, I think Farley will probably go maybe late first. Probably, I don't know. Unless they hear something bad, but I think somebody will gamble. Grab Jenkins. Okay, we've had enough fun here. Wait a minute. Let's move back. I think Baltimore grabbed Zaven Collins here. That doesn't make sense. Maybe. They just went best. You know what? That kind of does make sense. Since we took Jenkins, they're probably banking on getting another tackle later, and they are getting a replacement. Let's see. Saints will draft. Mac Jones, Ravens will target offensive tackle. You know what? In this scenario, they might not. If they felt like Jenkins was the last of the tier, they probably would want a replacement. Let's see. Farley, grab Jenkins. Okay, I already read that. Sorry. Let's see. Mary went 34th. Let's see. Jarrell Cox. So who do we look for at 48 then? You have it on fast moves. Well, J. Michael, the whole thing about moving up was to get Jenkins like with the Saints pick. But if Baltimore would have picked him anyway, don't move up. If we were going to pick Farley, they picked Jenkins. There's no point in moving up, right? Sante Samuel's there, yeah. It's a decent value pick. I could I could see that happening. Again, at the players we pick, especially I would say at corner, and when we pick them is going to be indicative of how I think of how Gus Bradley feels with the current situation here. Unless it's a slot, yeah. They pick him late, so what? Okay. So we got Jenkins. You say Asante Samuel. We could look at the trade offers. 48 for 89th, second, and third. To me, it's too far down. 48th for 54. We have to give up the 167, the fourth, or the fifth round pick, and then but we get their third next year. That's better, but I think I want picks now. Let's see if Merrick might have fallen or Levi. No worries. Okay. Phillips is worth the risk here with 2 second-round choices. Jalen Phillips? I'd rather go after Newsome. Is he taken already? I think he was taken already. Yeah, he was taken 18th. Jalen Phillips from the U. So, let's see. Molden's still there. He might be there. He might be there at 59. That would be an interesting pick for us too. Not in love with this board. Maybe Browning for Sam Backer. Okay. Phillips. Does that mean we're going to trade Clay Farrell? I had to say it. Lee McNeil's still there. Still got plenty of safeties. I'm going to go after Jalen Phillips. I didn't hear anybody say anything about the trades. I didn't like them, so I wasn't really going to push the trades. Giving up stuff for next year. I want picks now. All right, let's go with Jalen Phillips going once, going twice, and it's a little bit of a lag. What's your opinion on Hamza? Solid guy. I need to look at more tape on him. To be honest, I've seen a little bit. I know some people were talking about him. I think Sanjeet made a video about him, I believe, a couple weeks back, a week or two back. No Phillips. Okay. Well, who do you suggest, Raid? Is Grant available? Should be. Or maybe not. Oh, he went to Dallas at 44. Oof. Okay. Could maybe take this trade, but we're going to lose this 5th round pick. Yeah, Raid. All right, guys, let's make a decision here. Seems like we're not really in love with any player here on the board currently. I don't want to edge. This class is weak. We got the best edge in free agency and used our 4th overall 2 years ago also. Well, yeah, we used the 4th overall, but he wasn't worth a 4th overall. I don't care what they say. He's He's not even with Nick Bosa. It's obvious. Humps is nice, but Phillips is first round talent, just risky, but in this case, worth the risk. Ugh. I almost feel like we should move down. I don't know. It seems like we're not sure of what we want. DT. Lee McNeil's there. Davion Nixon's there. He wasn't, I agree. Well, what's done is done. I'm not saying he's a terrible player, but definitely not worth the 4th overall pick. Jenkins was the first pick, yes. Unfortunately, this simulator does not have the picks shown. That's one thing this would be really nice to have. Yeah, Asante Samuel's still here. So we're going to keep it. Oh, yeah, there's plenty of good safeties left. So we got Samuel, Jalen Phillips. Could take a safety here. Trade down. Yeah, I'd trade down here. Kind of feel that way. Maybe we could counter this offer with the Colts. Instead of their 20, I don't know if they even have a 3rd round pick, to be honest. Let's take a look. So maybe they don't want to give up 127th. That would be the, let's see, 4th round pick. They don't have a 3rd. That's the problem. That's why they're not offering us a 3rd here. We could go for maybe a 4th and a 5th, or a 4th and a 6th from Indy instead of this 3rd next year. That Cleveland offer is nice. 2022 picks are gold right now. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember what year that was. Cool. I just remember last year they kept trading down and kept picking tight ends for some reason. 2021 draft has too many unknowns. So do we want to try to get a couple of picks? Maybe a 4th and a 5th from them? Let's propose that. Let's see what they do. Trade has been accepted. All right. So we're going to move down 6 spots. So let's see. Tefile, Leatherwood. We got another offer. That's a huge drop, but they give us the 2nd round next year. But can't go wrong at this point. Denver. We don't trade with Denver. We could rack up picks next year, but I really don't want to. That's too far down. Let's see what they have. I wonder if they would give us like another 3rd and then maybe a 4th or a 5th. You guys want to do that? Or, oh, you're saying Asante Samuel. Okay, let's cancel that. Hamza is nice. You guys want to go? Hamza? We do have another pick and 5 picks. Let's see the overall board. Jalen Phillips still there. Asante Samuel. Hamza Hamza, yes, do it. Go ahead and load up. What? Load up on draft picks or go get Hamza? I'm just saying with the Cleveland, I'd rather have picks this year than next year, but I wanna put Gus in a position. I want to put Gus in a position to get the players he needs to make this talent, or make this talent. I just read your comment, to make this defense good. So I pick Asante Samuel. Who do you want to pick, man? Well, it's all of us. You know, I've already shown you my mock draft videos of who I pick. Uh, might as well swing on somebody. Okay. Thinking either Phillips or Samuel, to be honest. Front and back seven should be the focus. Well, he's dropped. I don't know why. Let's just go with Jalen Phillips. Yep, Hamza went. And we got an offer from the Chiefs and Green Bay. They'll give us a 6 next year to move down 3 spots. Yeah. Asante Samuel's still there. You guys want to grab him? Probably like to get another tackle next round. No to JOK. JOK's been long gone. Let's see. Where'd he go? 17th. Yeah. Browns took him when they moved up to our spot. Asoya. Yeah, let's get Asante Samuel. I want some playmakers on the team. You know? Let's do it. Screw it. All right. They want to move up 8 and give us a 128 and drop a 6 next season. Let's see where we're at with tackles. Walker Little's still there. We got 2 picks. I'm back to wanting to get 2 tackles. Let's see. Pass rusher and cover guy, good choice. Let's see, Landon Dickerson's still here, guys. It's not bad. Nick Bolton. I think he's more of an inside guy. Be worth a look. We still need a safety, right? Let's see. So I'm thinking we need to pick a safety with one of these 2 picks. Ben Cleveland and a safety. No, we haven't gotten a safety yet. So here we are. So yeah, we're going to have to get 1 safety here. And then, I don't know. Go with Ben Cleveland. Kind of thinking we should get another offensive tackle. Dickerson's available. It's one of those things, we picked Asante Samuel, we picked Jalen Phillips. You're not going to be able to necessarily get all the same. We just don't have enough picks to fill all those spots right now. So what would be the priority? Obviously, it'd be free safety. That's 1 spot. So let's see. When did see. Merrick went at 34. Namsa 57. And then Jamar Johnson went to Detroit at 72. I think that's happened last time we did this. It's weird. Okay. Landon Dickerson, the center. Yes, Landon Dickerson, the center is still there. Holland's more of a slot guy. Yeah, some in the community like Holland. I don't hate. I don't love. I'm not quite sure. I think there would be better options, but. So who do you from who's available here? Who do you think would be our option here at free safety? I think JOK would be successful in NFL. Tweener, yeah. I lean that way too. I think he's too small, but you could talk about like Honey Badger though. So Cisco or Stearns. So we don't pick again until 121. I like Cisco and Gillespie. Way too small. Yeah, JOK. I mean, didn't we do that with Tanner Muse? A tweener guy? I mean, what were we going to do with him? It's like, well, he got hurt, so we just, like, forgot about him, and, yeah. I don't know. So, let's go free safety, and then we can go, then we can talk about who we want with the next pick. Could move down to 87. I wonder if they're moving up for Dickerson. At least to pick Tanner Muse. Yeah, drafting dudes out of position. J. Michael C. Remember, Gruden has to sign off on the picks too. Lynn Bowden Jr. So. That's a Vlimer there. The usual. A lot of the usual. I think Spencer Brown just got taken right ahead of us, so. What about our Darius Washington? You guys think he could be our starting free safety? Dickerson is the steal at this point, yeah. Dickerson. So we're going to wait. So you want to take Dickerson now and then we can talk about free safety later? Dickerson, small. Dickerson, small. What are you talking about? Ardarius. Maybe we're talking about Ardarius. Tough physical center with nice size but long injury history. Dickerson, small. Yes. Yes, Ardarius. You have pick 80. Y'all went Dickerson. Okay. I don't mind it. Kind of, if I have my way, I kind of at this point maybe wait until the next round to go after a safety. I'm figuring Cisco or Stearns would be there anyway, or even Gillespie. I think that was kind of the price we paid for picking Jalen Phillips. and Asante Samuel Jr. So I wouldn't mind right now, if it's me, I wouldn't mind going and getting Dickerson or Cleveland and a tackle here and not worrying about the offensive line at that point. That's me. So if this was my draft, I just made the rules, I would pick a tackle in either Dickerson or Ben Cleveland at this point. And then just pick a free safety in the fourth. Try to grab. Kind of upsets me because I talked about this in a previous video during the free agency. I know a lot of the marquee free agent or free safeties were tagged. Cleveland with Jenkins, good night. Yeah, a lot of the free safeties were tagged in free agency. So I kind of like Marcus May. I think he could have been a good kind of Raider attitude type person. Those fools put the dudes to bed. Well, and also remember, let's see, wait a minute. Also remember, we have Richie Incognito. I still don't think he's going to make it a full 16 game season. It's just body's breaking down. He's an old guy, He's got a big heart and, he's a bruiser, but I don't think he's going to make it a full season. You're talking 7-minute drives and making Mahomes from the sideline, watch from the sideline. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's part of the deal. So, well, that's my input. What do you guys think? Yes or no? All right. Incognito will be interesting. Yeah, he's not going to make it a full 16. I mean, I like his attitude, his toughness, but it's just, father time gets you, I think they're better than J. Michael say, I think they're a better option than the current free safeties on the board. It just is what it is. So let's go. You guys want to go with Cleveland or Dickerson? So we're going to pick one of those and then an offensive tackle. I have coach. All right, let's go with that. Since we took you Roops. Oh, did I delay? Okay. Cleveland dude screams Raiders with his attitude. We picked Cleveland last time. Yeah, let's do it again. So we'll pick Cleveland. We got another deal, 80 to 87. And also the 140. And we're going to go offensive tackle here. I don't want to pick the same players, though. Let's go with Jackson Carman. I picked Walker Little last time. All right, let's see where we stand here. Ardarius Washington's still there. I talked about him briefly. Cisco's there. Some of the other players are gone off the board, though. So move down and get your tackle. I'm going to get Malcolm Kuntz in the 6th round just for you, J. Michael. So free safety, or do we want to go elsewhere? I think at some point we have to address it. I like Cisco, but it's it's the injury, the knee thing, and then I think he's dynamic, but he needs some coaching up, especially at this level. Andre Cisco. Okay, let's do it. We don't have any trade offers, so let's move down, and we got 127. So let's see where we're at on the board here. Trade Phillips, Samuel, Cisco to help the defense. Not bad. Well, yeah. I think he got taken. No, Sean Wade's still there. If you guys want to, if he doesn't, maybe either Cisco or Wade will win the free safety job, and I don't know, maybe move Wade inside. I don't know. Let's see. Yes, Monty Rice is available. Defensive tackle. Let's look at corner. Ambry Thomas. Shakur Brown. Monty Rice. Or Darden. Let's see there. He is there. Remember the last mock draft, what's her name? She wanted Darden and we decided not to, and then he got picked. We thought he'd make it. I think she gave me like a thumbs down for the video for that. I saw a thumbs down. I thought it was like, okay, whatever. Okay, Darden. Jalen Darden. Monty Rice. Well, if we don't get Darden, we could still have a shot at Kate Johnson, who's got speed. KJ Britt would be a decent linebacker as well. Derek Barnes. I say Rice. Take Rice. Darden wants to see the field with 18 wide receivers on the roster. That's what I said. It's like that's another thing. If we take a wide receiver, who's gonna be the odd man out then, right? I think Zay Jones, but okay. Let's go with Monty Rice here. It's a good pick. Let's see how the board shakes out. Darden went early 5th. Yep. Good look at a slot corner here. So we got 2 tackles, guard, edge rusher, corner, free safety, linebacker. Could go after defensive tackle. Let's see, Kate Johnson got picked too. I think he did. Let me see. Ambry Thomas, there he is, right there to the Jets. Chuba Hubbard went. Wow. Ramondre is gone too. Wow, he went in the 4th round. There's Zach Crockett again. Oh, Jalen Fineman. He went right before, right there. To Buffalo. Marvin Wilson's there. Florida State. Who's number 1 on the board here? Okay, Watkins. Devine Diablo. That'd be great on a jersey, though. I have to admit. On a Raiders jersey. Chuba was one of the biggest draft. Was rated one of the. He's a bust in the 5th round. I don't think you can. That would count. Zach Crockett. Yeah. We missed out on him again. Okay, guys. So, when I look after defensive tackle, pick up another safety. We have 2 more picks and then the 200. I think that's it. Yeah. Get your goal line specialist. Zach Crockett got picked last round. Ramondre. Yeah. Tariq Thompson. You guys want to go for him? Especially since we waited on safety, I don't mind grabbing at least, grabbing 2 here. Closes well? Okay. Ugh. LOL. Zach Crockett. All right. Let's go with Thompson, and then we pick 3 more picks. There we go. So we got 2 safeties. Derek Barnes is there if we want to get another linebacker. We are kind of thin at linebacker. Need a real kick punt returner. Renfro is too small. Talked last time we got Avery Williams. I remember that. Cook returner. Who have we chosen so far? For this one, I had to write them down because it doesn't show your previous picks. So we picked Jenkins, Jalen Phillips, Sante Samuel Jr., Ben Cleveland, Carmen, Andre Cisco, Rice, and Thompson. So we have 2 tackles, a guard, a corner, edge rusher, 2 safeties now, and a linebacker. Broken phone screen. It's going to do a video on Drake at the slot tonight, but doesn't have any tape at slot, but everyone else says he plays there. Perhaps the center here. Linebackers are still thin. I think so too. Another linebacker, I think that's definitely an option. I would say linebacker or tackle, defensive tackle. Drake, Kenyon Drake, Renfro, Ruggs, and Richard for returns. Yeah. All right, let's, yeah, I'd go linebacker, defensive tackle. What about Derek Barnes? I remember Sanjeet, I need to look at this guy, Obong. I think he talked about him in that live stream today. I haven't looked at tape on him, but I think he said he was pretty good, so. James, you'll what? Marvin Wilson might be worth the risk. Talented dude. He just needs to get his focus right. If he gets it right, he'll be able to steal here. Okay. So. So what do you guys think? Wilson or Barnes? Wilson or Barnes? Again, see my thing with that is why did we get rid of Maurice Hurst then? Twyman's been gone. I think he was gone in the last round. Oh, I'm sorry. The last pick is right there. Solomon Thomas is hard to buy into as our starting tackle. You know what I'm saying? Flashbacks of Mayhawk last season telling us Eric Harris is under. Well, he said in that, yeah. He said in that interview a week ago that Jeff Heath was a good safety. I'm like, okay, yeah, maybe a good backup. So, let's go with Derek Barnes. So we get two solid linebackers. Didn't the Raiders just sign a tackle? They signed a corner. And we're at pick 200. We like issues. Come on. All right. Miyaka's a lying liar who lies about lying. That's one attribute of a great GM. I would say he's not even a GM with Gruden there. He's more of a senior player scout, in my opinion. Gruden's making the calls, so where do we want to go to with the 200th pick? Do we want to go quarterback? We talked about that last time. Go wide out. Let's see. Oh God, no quarterback. Will you be doing a final mock draft? Yeah, this is it, Husker. we're in the 6th round. Yeah, tomorrow is the real draft. So, yeah. So yeah. Let's see. Could pick Elijah Griffin. It's Warren G's kid, so going to any games possible this year. Yeah, I'd like to. They're saying they're going to have people in the stands, so I will make it. I'm in Southern California, so it's about a 4-hour drive from here. So I'll definitely be going up at least one game. Not sure. I got to see the schedule. I think the schedule comes out in May, so. Wide receiver. Griffin is meh. He's a slot guy. Okay, you guys want to wide out? Let's see. Next year quarterback for sure. Who's at DT? We didn't pick a defensive tackle here, but we could go there. Not a whole lot left. Carr needs a solid quarterback. Or solid backup. I think Ian Book could probably run this scheme, the Gruden scheme. Nothing fancy. Be a decent backup. What's up? First popping in. Been sub for a couple weeks. So, well, thank you, Diego. I appreciate that. We're currently in our second mock draft in the 6th round, pick 200. And after this, we're going to just we'll compare the two drafts. Any freaks in the draft they could develop. First time. Kellen Mund. I think he's probably gone. Yeah, he's been picked. I don't remember where. We have it on fast, so we kind of speed through here. If you have it even on regular, it's like really slow. It's like boop, 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 like that. So yeah, but Kellen Mund is he's already gone. Here are the available quarterbacks. I think we cut Richard or Heath. If we draft another running back, maybe Richard. Heath, I doubt it. Especially since we didn't send any free. If we draft a free safety here and we end up picking up a free agent, free safety, yes. Richard could be expendable, yeah. Center. Kind of slim pickings. Darius Stills, defensive tackle. He's the best player on the board. I don't know anything about him. West Virginia. Controlled by a single blocker. It's possible. We just picked up all those defensive tackles. I'm not sure about that. So let's there's Malcolm Kuntz. Maybe I'll have to pick him. My favorite guy on Buffalo. No, pickup hunter. All right, I'm going to end this. I'll just pick up Malcolm Kuntz here in the 6th round. My bias guy, since we don't have a any kind of consensus here. We're kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel here anyway. So let's pick him up, and then we'll compare the two drafts. All right, so this is who we ended up with. Let's see, Tevin Jenkins, who we didn't get last time. We kind of rolled the dice and he got picked out from under us. Jalen Phillips was best available pick, edge rusher guy. Asante Samuel, solid guy. He kind of fell. I'm not sure if he'd be that low anyway. Ben Cleveland, we got him before. A second tackle, Andre Sisco, and Tariq Thompson. Monty Rice probably cost us here, getting one of the higher ranked free safeties. And then a couple solid linebackers and my favorite pick. So let's compare that to our first draft that we just did. Super Bowl right there, baby. Merrick, Mayfield, Aleem, Walker, Little, Ben Cleveland. Yeah, this one looks a lot better. Oh, well. But that kind of tells you, it kind of seems that just based on talent, we could probably wait on tackle till the second/third round. I would say by the 80th pick, I would want to have 2 tackles because we don't really have a right tackle now and we need something for depth. Or punter. Why? Oh. Let's talk about punters. But yeah, we got Ben Cleveland in both drafts. Trill Williams, Caden Stearns. I mean, this was pretty solid right here. All right. Any other questions or comments you want to make on the drafts here? We're at about 2 hours now, so I was thinking, if you want, I can come on. We can have a live stream tomorrow after the end of the first round if you want. Okay, then you do you. Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, just like we could talk about the fallout, what happened, who we actually got, and then we maybe talk about some other teams if they've reached or people have fallen out of the first round, somebody we could target in the second round with the 48th pick. Or if we even move down or out of the first round, who knows what's going to happen tomorrow. So thank you, J. Michael C. Who's your prediction in the first tomorrow? I would say Jenkins is probably the front runner, but it all depends on who's going to be there at 17. Who knows? Who knows who's going to fall? I could very well see them moving down. Anything's better than Johnny Townsend. No reaching, Cruden Mayock. Yeah, watch my Twas the Night Before Draft Day video. You guys will like that. It talks about reaching. Not what you would do, but what the Raiders will do. Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do. They're very unpredictable. I wouldn't mind them picking up a tackle at 17. They might, if somebody falls, they might just pick up whoever the best available is who falls. Oh, you're welcome, Dead Mike. I had fun too. This is a great time, guys. Imagine having been there at 17. Would Bradley jump on it? Oh, J.C. Horn? Maybe. Again, that's to me, if they go corner at 17, to me that's an indictment on Arnett and or Mullen. My pick is Tevin Jenkins. Let's see what happens. Yes. If Parson falls, I tried doing some research, J. Michael C, on that hazing incident or whatever. I couldn't find a whole lot on that. I would hope if he does fall and the Raiders do pick him, they did their due diligence in vetting him. Cosme. Yeah. There's talk that he's going to go in the first round as well. It wouldn't surprise me. Offensive tackles, I think they're at a premium, obviously, especially if you can get a left tackle. We don't really need one, but usually in the draft, people are grabbing them. I mean, last year we had, a lot of quarterbacks go, and this year we're going to have a lot of quarterbacks go. And what do they need? They need offensive linemen. They need tackles to protect them. Look at Joe Burrow. Duracell has a size that Tom Cable wants, but I have a weird feeling they take. I don't know if Duracell is going to be there at 17, so if they really wanted him, they'd probably have to move up to get him raid. Leatherwood at 48. JOK at 17. Trade up into the second with our thirds first. I could see the last thing you said, Diego, where they move up into the second round with the 2/3. That's possible. Would be happy with Cosme also. Yeah. Jenkins, Merrig, and Levi become Raiders this weekend. That would be a heck of a haul, J. Michael C. To get all three of those players. I don't know how they could do it, to be honest with you. With the picks they have. And Jenkins, maybe if they moved into the mid-20s, upper 20s, and then got another second, that would be realistic. Real question to D. Gus Bradley, who's our Leo? Melvin Gordon, I don't know. I don't think he's here yet. And our free safety. Oh, free safety, we're going to find out in the next few days. It's going to be in the draft. We didn't get anybody. And I wouldn't have minded Richard Sherman there. I know he's slow, but very smart guy. I was thinking like a Charles Woodson. Let's see. Right. No way impossible. Just dreaming. Okay. Okay. I was on one live stream and I mentioned that JOK was like 215 and they came back and said, no, he's 220. I'm like, really? 5 pounds? I mean, he's 215 at PFF, so JOK is just too small. Gets swallowed up by the linemen, yes. If you're going to go that route, get Zaven Collins. There you go. Free agent next year will be critical. We'll have like 12 players on contract for 2022. And we need to get Carr extended or signed or whatever. That didn't happen. There was talk. But the salary cap should jump up, right? Since we're going to have people in the seats, supposedly. More people. Yeah. Were you there for that raid? No, he's 220. Yeah, that happened. We're going to have more people in the seats, so we should have more revenue, therefore bigger salary cap. Strong safety linebacker could let Abrams stay more near the line of scrimmage, yes. Yeah, Diego, and even when we signed Carl Joseph back, they ESPN's depth chart put Abram at strong safety / linebacker, so I wouldn't mind Zaven Collins either. That's what I'm saying. I was kind of stuck. Maybe we should get an offensive tackle. We should get Jenkins at 17. But I mean, playing out these mock drafts, there's a lot of decent offensive tackles later on. I wouldn't mind waiting, second, third round for that. So Merrig, Levi, and Carmon and Cleveland would be. Oh yeah. That would be huge. Let's see. Kind of got that. We kind of got that. And we didn't do too badly. I mean, even in this one. I mean, the problem is we took Jalen Phillips, which was, best available versus need. That kind of hurt us further down the line with free safety. But I mean, to me, those are potential playmakers. We need those, right? I mean, who do we have as a playmaker on defense? I mean, Yannick, that's maybe Max, if he's not hurt. Why get JOK to play strong? Why get JOK to play strong safety if we got just it's just small. Too small to play linebacker. Ain't no way. Dude, smaller than Darius Leonard. And he dropped in the draft, yeah. That'll be interesting. Where do you guys think JOK is going to go tomorrow in the draft? You think he's going to get picked in the first round? We need more alphas on defense. Oh yeah. I want 3, but free safety and ghost scheme is important. Yeah. That worries me, Diego, because we haven't, I don't think we filled the position yet. Heath is definitely isn't the answer. Browns. There's talk he'll be a second rounder. Yeah, I could see it. There's always a few shocks and surprises, move ups that nobody saw in the first round, and there's a few that fall into the second. Teams might see what some fans see, but I see him failing because he's a tweener. I don't know if he's going to fail raid, but I definitely don't think you play around with the first round pick. Those should be guys who are going to be kind of solid foundational guys. Knock off tiny Isaiah Simmons. Isaiah Simmons is getting paid though. Merrick, I just love. Okay. Falling, not. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, it wouldn't shock me if he ended up not getting picked tomorrow. When I first watched him, reminded me of Rod Woodson at safety. Okay, wow. If Merrick is Rod Woodson, then yeah, pick him at 17, please. Penny Sewell will drop. Definitely not top 5. No way. I don't think he gets... To me, it doesn't make sense he gets past, like, Cincy. They need somebody to protect Joe Burrow. They made the investment with him last year. Walmart, Isaiah Simmons. Yeah, nobody wants anybody to fail. God, I mean, they put their heart and soul into this. It's just, you know, I look at it like, who do I think is going to help us win a championship, right? Like the fake Derek Carr, and accounts Cal calls himself the Walmart version. God. Hey Raid, would you pick JOK at 48 if you fell that far? Just a question. That I would consider it at 48, depending on who else is on the board. Javon Holland, though. Okay. Gunther just put too much of those young dudes. Yeah, there's a lot of talk where it was too complicated for them, and it looked like it. I mean, even the vets, even like Littleton and Joyner, kind of looked lost out there in defense at times. It's like, what the heck's going on? The controversy is wild on Raiders YouTube. That's just difference of opinions. That's all. We're not going to know if Holland or most of these guys are really going to make it until a year or two, you know, in the league. Yeah, at 48. I'm just wondering if you would consider picking him up at 48 since he gets Pitts. Atlanta's looking for a new quarterback. Falcons rebuilding, taking a quarter. Hey, how cool. It makes sense to me. Yeah. Yeah, but Holland isn't... J. Michael C. Holland isn't projected to be in the first round either. JOK is. There's a lot of people, a lot of Raider fans that want us to take JOK at 17. So... I don't know if you said it already, but thoughts on, yeah, I mentioned it briefly when we were doing the mock draft, I think in the first one, because they had Carolina selecting, I don't remember who they had. Let's see. They had Carolina selecting Patrick Surtain, which didn't make any sense to me since they got rid of Bridgewater. They would probably pick a quarterback, and Mac Jones was available. I more concerned about him than Drew Lock, that's for sure. But we beat him last year when he was on Carolina. But let's see. If we get Merrick at 17, yes. If we go no offensive line, depending on the safeties there. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, well, J. Michael, we were just talking about JOK. You know, to me, I don't think he's worth the first round pick, just based on the size. There's too many question marks with that as far as him being able to do it in the next level. There are less riskier picks. How about that? Less riskier options, especially with the first round. You can't miss with the first round picks. 65% of what people are saying is not going to happen. Yeah, probably. Merrick could be a wise choice with the first pick. Let's hope we move down to pick him and get more picks. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds familiar. Oh, there it is. We did that. We moved down to 20 and picked him. Did pretty good overall there, so. Too small. Yeah, that's my point. 48 would be a consideration for JOK, but got to minimize the risk for the first pick. You need to minimize that. I take JOK after Mary because I think we could get offensive line 780. But if I get lineman in the first, then I gotta grab a truth. Yeah, I agree, Raid. But I like I said, I want 2 tackles by the 80th pick. He's nice, but it'll take time to develop, and he's in the AFC South. So tough opponents. What are you talking about? Bridgewater? Diego? Bridgewater got traded to Denver. Right? Send it to Mayock. We got this. I'll send him that in the video, the 'Twas the Night Before Draft Day video. maybe they're gonna bang on my door tonight. I'm looking for beer. I'm gonna flip their laptops out. Gut feeling Gruden will patch his offensive line for anything after that. All D. Yeah. Gruden will have 200% say for first round. I think he has the ultimate say, period. So if Mayock or Gus Bradley want to convince him, then so be it. But it's his show. He go and lets Mayock run rest 2 through 7. Oh, Pitts. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I think we're going to end it here, guys. This was fun. And I think we did pretty well with both drafts. I like this one a little bit better, the NFL mock draft database that we did. But yeah, thanks for coming out. This was really fun, and it's good. It's good to get together and kind of bounce ideas off each other, you know. And like I said, it's not, oh yeah, you know, we all have our opinions on it. And even guys like Ruggs and Arnett, I really think, you know, we have to give rookies 2 seasons, especially last year, you know, with the COVID, there was no preseason. You know, I want to see another year out of these guys before I'm going to call them a bust or whatever. So, All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks, J. Michael C. Diego. Thanks, everybody, for the good words. I appreciate that. And let's see. Hopefully my computer doesn't crap out again. And as always, go Raiders.